think this is pretty good. We're going to watch some awesome matches tonight and decide who gets to go to China.
Definitely excited. I'd like to give a shout out to Eric for streaming this match today. We're all excited to be here, and we're getting things set and go. Those of you Brazilian players or Portuguese speakers, we have Kowus, I forget how to pronounce his name, also known as Daniel, will be from BGL, Brazil Gaming League, casting to the South American fans. So if you're interested in that information, you can find that on the forums. Right now we're just waiting for the teams to get set up. Carbon chose to veto Ankara, with Lifeline vetoing Mexico. So that leaves Lifeline with the choice of Port for the first map, which will be played in Echo server. Then we'll be switching servers to play the second map in West Coast server.
And did Carbon make their map choice yet for the second one? I think we're still waiting on that information. Players kind of getting ready here, so they're not necessarily paying attention to the chat. But once we get that information, we'll lay it over to you. So as we're waiting here, we'll do some quick roster rundowns for both of these teams here. Over on Carbon, we have Harvey, TY2K, Andre, Brando, and Famous. Over on Lifeline, we got Sketch Eyes, Chris, Blitz, Malty, and Dupe. So some pretty impressive rosters here from both of these teams, and this is definitely going to be a fantastic match to watch.
I'm definitely excited. You know, we've seen these teams play, and you know, they're both great performers. They're both great teams, and you know, it's really just going to come down to who's going to bring the best game tonight. Carbon's lineup is definitely a strong lineup, along with Lifeline, so it's hard to compare. It's hard to make predictions, but from my own personal opinion and how I view the match, I think Carbon's going to take it, just due to Lifeline's recent roster changes, with adding Dupe, removing Alvin, all that stuff like that. You know, changing the consistency of the team doesn't always help out. Carbon did have those changes, but it was a while ago, so we'll have to see how it plays out. Gex, how do you feel about that?
You know, I haven't, you know, I was watching Lifeline the other night, obviously, but, you know, I haven't really seen too much of Carbon, so I can't make, you know, necessarily the best guess out of everybody here, but just from seeing Lifeline play, regardless of those roster changes, I'm going to have to give it to them, but, I mean, you never know. Carbon's got an insane lineup, too, so, you know, it's anybody's match here, so we'll have to see how it plays out.
I love this story of Carbon. They're kind of coming out of nowhere. Not a lot of people have heard about them before, but they've certainly got a lot of fans. Lots of people rooting for Carbon in the audience.
I agree. You know, I was saying in the prediction thread I made on the forums, you know, that they're definitely an underrated team. Not many people know about them, but they're definitely getting their name out there now. With this competition is definitely a way to get them out there, and especially if they were to take this. But at the same time, you know, they've been kind of anonymous with CFL happening. That's where they kind of grew and risen to where they are now.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, you know, regardless, gonna be a good match. Two solid rosters here, and you know, it'd be cool to see Carbon make a name for themselves here tonight. And you know, I think it's gonna make for one heck of a match. I'll tell you what. I think we're just waiting on both teams to be completely ready.
Eric.
All right, sorry about guys. Iceman getting a little happy with his moving on Mumble. Shout out to Iceman for being awesome. But right now we're gonna go ahead and get situated for Port here, which if you guys do not know how this will be working, it's the best 2 out of 3. Lifeline's choice of map to start with was Port. We're still waiting on Carbon's decision for the second map in West Coast server, and then the third map will ultimately come down to 5-round tiebreaker, and then from there we'll move on to the next match. We have Carnage versus Hammer Time. Both Frost Gaming sponsors going to face off against each other right after this, so stay tuned for that later on. If that's what you're waiting for too, this should be a good match just like this one. Lifeline's style in Port, we saw that earlier, Gex, on Sunday. Man, they dominated. They did so well on Port. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. We have the first half. I am just extremely excited to be doing this right now. The prizes, what the stake is for these matches, for these teams, going to China, $170,000 prize pool.
Yeah, definitely. This is huge for both of these teams. One of the biggest tournaments you could be playing for. So, these guys are going to be bringing their all tonight. And to start things off here, it looks like Carbon working their way over here towards the B tunnels here. I think all 5 of them here actually walking up. Things are smoked up here. Bomb in the hands of Brando here. He's hopping around inside the barn. All of them waiting here. It looks like the nades are going out now, so they will take some shots on the site. No pushes in as of yet. Blitz there standing behind those 2 big boxes there. And Chris is going to start things off here, taking down Harvey. Andre picking up one. Famous with one as well. Sketch Eyes getting the double kill there with the tar, so it's going to be a 2-on-3 situation now. The bomb is down. Famous with a nice shot there on the Sketch Eyes, so a 2-on-2 now. Andre and Famous both hurting here as they're going to run back through the tunnels, and it looks like head over into the connector towards mid. And Dupe and Malty both waiting in the mid area for them here, it looks like. And Famous and Andre are just going to try to wait things out as Malty and Dupe start working over towards A, it looks like. And Andre and Famous might have a bit of an opening here if they head back to B. And it looks like that's what's going to be happening here, is Famous working his way in. Nobody in the site to contest them as they start to move in slowly, and Famous is easily going to be able to get this bomb down here, just setting things up, taking his time. And here they come. Malty and Dupe heading over on the rotate here, and Andre and Famous both hurting for health, as I've said here. Famous only with 38 and Andre with 16, so this is going to be a tough one for these two to fight off. And it looks like Malty and Dupe are both coming in here from spawn side into the B bomb site. They start to work their way in. Now the bomb ticking away, they do need to start moving. Have not yet checked the barn. That's where they're heading now. He sees Andre. Malty is going to take him down, and Famous here, last one alive for Carbon, as Dupe and Malty are going to try to get working on this bomb here. Malty's going to get on it, but Dupe's going to take him down, so that's the first round now over to Lifeline, making it 1-0.
Great teamwork by Lifeline to go ahead. Malty realized the bomb needed to be defused. He went and focused on his objective. Dupe giving great cover there. Famous trying to focus on the bomb, but didn't get to do too much because Dupe had such great cover there. 1-0, Lifeline taking that first round.
A classic play there with the one guy getting on the bomb and the other one going to cover his teammate. Best thing to do in that situation, executed it well.
Definitely, but now moving back onto this round here, it looks like Carbon executing a great B-side. Now they have it open. Taking out Blitz there. Nice nade by Famous to take out Blitz. 5v3 situation. Site was taken easily for Carbon here. And now it's all up to Lifeline. They kind of come back, and then Malty's going to pick up 2 from the connector there. He's lit up, though. 3v3 situation, even the playing field out for Lifeline. Harvey's going to pick up 2. He tries to push the spawn. Famous going to take out Malty's 2-1 situation, and Andre's going to end it, taking out Sketch Eyes. Carbon just kind of dominating B-site from before having to struggle 1-1.
Yeah, excellent push there on the B side. They're very spread out here from Carbon, and Harvey making a push up mid right away here, and had the jump on Dupe, but he couldn't kill him. Dupe reacting well there, took a few shots, but not too banged up there. As that's going to be a 5-on-4 now in favor of Lifeline. As Andre's going to start it there, taking down Malty. He's making it a 4-on-4 there. As Brando still with the bomb looking in mid. About 1:40 left on the round now. No pushes as of yet. Just kind of working all points of the map here. Famous is going to get a frag on a blitz, and that's going to make it a 4v3 now as the bomb is still sitting back outside of B tunnels here. Famous moving in with the M4 through there. Andre's going to take down Dupe with the M4, so a 4-on-2 now. It is, as Brando's going to work his way around to A site, and it looks like that's where they're going to go ahead and try to get the bomb down. Sketch Eye's taking a few shots here as he's sitting on the other side of the mid bridge there, trying to get some picks on the guys moving into A site now. Now they are on top of there, pinning them down, but Sketch Eye is going to take down Famous with that MTAR. So that's going to be a 3-on-2 now. The bomb is down inside of A site as they're going to try to work their way up now. Brando taking some damage. Sketch Eye's working up here from the left side. Andre taking him down, and Chris is going to pick up a frag as well. So a 2-on-1 now. Carbon with the advantage, and the bomb is down. Chris trying to take down Brando on top of the site. He sees Andre up there as well, and it looks like he might get sandwiched here. He is going to see Brando from the other side and take him down. Does not have too much time to work with, though, and limited HP, and Andre's trying to stall things here. Wrapping around with the Deagle, and he's going to hop on top of site here. And ring around the room. Andre popping back out, but Chris is going to take him down. And I don't think he has enough time here. This bomb's going to blow up. An excellent job there from Carbon stalling things, and they're going to take the lead now 2-1.
Definitely a smart idea to play the bomb, not getting too over-aggressive on Brando's part, or I'm sorry, Andre's part, to kind of stall Chris out, and that's what you got to do. A lot of people get too over-aggressive, want to peek on the bomb, and Carbon did a great job there to, you know, just play it cool there. So it's 2-1 for Carbon. Right now, it looks like Carbon definitely playing a lot more passive than they have been the last couple of rounds. They worked a lot of picks last round. Something Lifeline did suffer, as you know, we saw that A take coming in place. Malty going to come from a connector, surprising Harvey, going to take him out, be the first frag of the game, 5v4 situation now. Looks like Carbon is going to fade towards me. Chris is going to get taken out by Brando, playing a too obvious spot as Zoe there. Sketch Eyes is going to be left on site by himself, getting some support. Gets the nade on Brando. Nice job by Blitz to get that nade. 3v4 situation. Famous is going to be lit up on Carbon. Going to go ahead and watch me connect. He went big to pick up Blitz. Now it's going to be 2v3 situation. All left to Andre and Famous as Lifeline has dominated the site now. Famous is coming from behind. He's going to take out Sketch Eyes. Andre's going to take out Malty. Now left to Dupe. And Andre Famous lit up with 6 HP. Dupe with almost 100. He's going to take out Famous. Not sure what he was trying to do there. Now it's going to be a round for Lifeline. It's going to be all tied up 2-2.
Excellent job there from Lifeline. Coming back in there, Dupe getting the ending kills there and getting the defuse, making it 2-2, keeping themselves in it here. And starting off here, looks like splitting up once again, probably continuing on with that passive play we've been seeing for the most part anyway. As Harvey's taking a little bit of damage here in mid, as it looks like he's trying to push up a little bit. He's actually going to go ahead and jump into the connector there, and Brando's working his way towards mid with the bomb. Still has the AWP in hand, but the mid completely smoked up there. So, a couple players here from Carbon peeking out towards long. Nobody on top of site, though, and Dupe's going to peek out. Andre taking him down, though, with a headshot from the M4 as Bliss is working his way across, and TY2K is going to pick up a frag on the Blitz, and Malty is going to take down Famous with the AK, so a 4-on-3 now in favor of Carbon. Brando still sitting in mid, trying to off Malty here. He's going to see him, can't get the shot on him, though. He had a good look there, but couldn't execute, so it's still 4-on-3 here. About a minute and 30 left on the round, no. As Malty's going to get Andre from across the bridge there, so a 3-on-3. Brando's still sitting in mid with the bomb. No aggressive pushes here towards any bomb sites necessarily, as Malty's sitting on the other side of mid there. And nades going out as well. Everybody from Carbon now grouped up in the middle area. TY2K going to get one with the nade there, so a 3-on-2. It looks like they're going to be hopping in there. Brando gets a couple shots on the Crisp with the Deagle through mid. And all of them going through tunnels now with a minute left, as they're just going to go ahead right into the bomb site there. Sketch Eyes is sitting right in the middle of it there, and he's going to take a few. Oh! Sketch Eyes with a huge round there, taking down the remaining 3 players from Carbon. Excellent work, and that's going to make it 3-2 for Lifeline.
Very easy round there. Sketch Eyes sneaking, not getting mid. Chris is going to be over towards B, 2v2, just kind of back-to-back frags here. Not too much happening on the site push. Brando and Famous make their way towards mid, and Chris is going to be here. He's going to take out Brando, 1v1 situation. All comes down to who's going to have the better shot at this point. Bomb is down as they did lose the bomb there, Carbon. Chris is going to jump over. Famous definitely playing really passive, smart, not being too aggressive. He knows where he is, but he's definitely taking his time with about 1:15 left on the clock now. Chris is actually going to rotate through. 7 HP left on Chris, and Famous with 61. Definitely a huge health damage. But we'll have to see. Famous being smart, going to take the bomb to B, kind of expecting Chris to take, or taking the bomb to A. I'm sorry about that, and Chris is going to be B. Really, it's going to be have to see how Chris plays this. Unless he catches a sneak on Famous, it's going to come down who gets the shot first. Chris looking to make the decision to come from CT spawn, probably his best idea. Not really too many other areas where he can come from. Famous going to play the angles, seeing where Chris is going to come from, and he doesn't know. Oh, Famous does get to see him, and that's going to be 3-3 now. Carbon taking that round, all tied up. Man, this is definitely a close game here.
Yeah, it was good work there. Just, you know, getting through, landing the shots there from Famous, going to the opposite bomb site, you know, being, you know, very, very sneaky there. So, excellent work by him. 3-3 now it is. As we have Carbon looking favorable towards B here, as 4 of them are gathered up outside of the tunnels here. Now I'm working their way in. And Harvey starting it off here, taking out Sketch Eyes with the AK as he is just pushing straight in from mid, and he's going to take down Chris as well. And wow, that is going to leave it wide open for him. Excellent strategy and excellent work from Harvey to work up through mid there and sneak up on him. So the bomb is now down inside of B site here as Carbon's going to go ahead and try to hold a Brando, taking down Blitz with the AK. So a 5-on-2 now in favor of Carbon, as Malty's working in through the tunnels here, and Famous is going to take out Duke with a headshot. Andre finishing it off on the Malty there, and that's going to be 4-3 for Carbon. An excellent strategy there, moving into the B bomb site.
Very nice, you know, sending Harvey through mid to take out one in mid and also pick up Chris, who was holding B site, definitely gave the advantage towards Carbon as they all 4 push from Barn. Going into this round here, looks like Carbon's going to favor B site as we have a 3-1-on-1 split. Looking to work a pick, it looks like, but definitely Bomb is favored towards B. Lifeline playing a 2-2-1, 2 in middle, 2 in B, and 1 on A, which is definitely smart because it's really easy to rotate from your spawn as playing GR and port. So, you know, right now it's definitely a very passive setup. We're not seeing too much happening here. Flash and nades going off, but still with 30 seconds going on, we haven't seen any interactions between team members. Harvey's going to jump through this middle here. Harvey, Malty's spotting him, going to let him up. 2 HP left on poor little Harvey, doing barely any damage to Malty. 62 HP left with Malty. Looks like Carbon is going to favor that push at this time. Chris and Sketch Eyes will be here. Sketch Eyes, let's see how he does here, getting that 3K early. Definitely saved the lifeline in a round. And now Carbon looks like they're going to be falling out though, faking a push. And going to make a rotate over towards A site. Definitely a smart idea. Don't want to be too consistent with going to the same site. Blitz definitely holding mid. Famous always has worked him a couple of times. Andre did take out Dupe over at A. Harvey is going to fall.
Oh, man.
Poor Fran is going to make it all equal for Lifeline now. 4v4 situation right now. Carbon definitely moving up long A very slowly. Fame is going to come out of mid randomly and do nothing. It would have been a very smart idea for Carbon to go A, but unfortunately they don't know what the setup is for Lifeline. Is all on B side. Malty going to get some information there as he peeks out into mid, and then he's still lit up with 62 HP, not too bad on HP, but 3v4 situation now. Carbon down a player, not looking too good. Malty is able to rotate towards A with less than 40 seconds left on the clock. Carbon does have to make a decision where they want to go now, and Lifeline has some good information on where they can go. Andre's going to make his way up to mid. Sketch Eyes is going to take him out. 2v4 situation. Brando's going to pick up Sketch Eyes. Going to take out Malty. The Blitz is going to pick up Brando. And that's going to be it. 4-4. All tied up again.
Yeah, that was excellent work from Brando there. He was, you know, landing some good shots there right at the end. But, you know, Malty popping out in the mid like that and getting, you know, being able to see that all 3 of them were there kind of hurt Carbon's strategy in that situation. But 4-4 now, things very even in this match, making it exciting here. As looks like Carbon's heading their way over towards B. as most of them are inside of the tunnels here, and I think one's following up from behind, so all of them waiting in barn here, waiting to burst out onto the site. As there are some shots going down, not sure if anybody actually sees anybody, and I think they actually do know that somebody's in here, but here they come, all bursting out. Sketch Eyes is going to take out Harvey there, coming into the site, so a 5v4 now, as they try to continue to push away, but 3 people from Lifeline here waiting for them, as they still continue to push in here. TY2K is going to take down Chris, he's going to continue to spray, and he's going to get Malty as well. Famous and Blitz both picking up frags, and it's all on TY2K here, 16 HP, he does have the bomb. But not much HP to work with. He's going up against Blitz and Dupe. As looks like both of them are going to head into the tunnels here and try to move in to be that way. As TY2K, about a minute and 15 seconds left on the round, just creeping around here. And he's about to have a meeting with these two here from Lifeline, not going and putting the bomb down. It looks like, and he's going to see him inside of their shots coming through, and Dupe's going to get the headshot through the wall there, and that's going to be 5-4 for Lifeline.
Very nice job by Lifeline to go ahead and recuperate from that push. It looked like Carbon did have it, but Sketch Eyes definitely held it the way he needed to give his team information to rotate around. You know, TY2K being by himself, he played smart, but he couldn't outplay 1v2 with Lifeline playing together as a team. Right now, it looks like Carbon is favoring an A. Harvey already gone with less than 30 seconds even going into this round. So we'll have to see how they're going to do. Looking to work a pick here. Malty will be on top of A. He's going to get an easy shot onto TY2K. He's going to take a Dupe who peeked out. But 4v4 situation now. Malty is going to be with 33 HP. Brando did get lit up there, though. 2 HP left on Brando. And they're still going to be working picks here. Let's pick up some information from mid as he did spot Carbon trying to rotate out. Famous actually made his way to A connector, which was unexpected as the rotate's going to be called. Malty's going to push up there. He's going to take out Malty, who pushed up thinking that they had rotated out, trying to go for that rotate. Now they're going to have A side all nice and cleared up there. Blitz will be at bridge, trying to pick some out to possibly have gotten them there. Nades are going in. Sketch is rotating from spawn by himself, and Carbon's going to take them out. 4v2 situation. Chris and Blitz left the Lifeline. Bridge is smoked up. Blitz is going to be with 47 HP. Lifeline almost down with 3 as Brando only has 2. Trying to survive here. Chris coming from connector is going to push up. Blitz is pushing from bridge. Is going to take out Brando. Going to take out Andre. Also Chris getting that frag. Famous all by himself now. Famous is going to take out by Blitz with an easy headshot, and that's going to be a round for Lifeline. Going to be 6-4.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened there from Carbon. They were up 4v2. It looked like they had things on lockdown there. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but, you know, giving up rounds like that is going to hurt in the end. And, you know, those are rounds you don't want to lose. But excellent job from Lifeline coming back there and retaking the site and getting the defuse. 6-4 now. Lifeline with the lead. So Carbon here looks like they're going to spread out a little bit here. 3 of them over in the tunnels right now. 1 over towards A, and I think they got 1 in mid as well. I'm not sure if they're trying to come back together here. Brando working with the AWP still in mid. Things all smoked up here. As Andre's getting a little pushy here over in B along with Famous, and Famous is going to open it up, taking down Chris, moving into the bomb site, and I think Andre saw Sketch Eyes there as well. I know Sketch Eyes saw him, so it's going to be a 5v4 now as Brando with the bomb here. Still trying to work it with the AWP. Flash is going back into B. I'm not sure if they're going to try to push. TY2K getting a headshot on the Dupe there. So 5v3. Malty getting 2 with the AK. Always rocking with that AK is Malty. As he's going to hop into connector here. 3v3, but Harvey's going to take him down with a nice headshot. So a 3-on-2 now. TY2K with the bomb. Working over here towards A long, and it looks like he might try and work in there. As Blitz took down Harvey, so a 2v2 now. Famous and TY2K working in there, and he sees both of the Lifeline players on the other side of the bridge, but he's going to go ahead and put the bomb down as Famous is playing up against the wall here, waiting for them to come in, and it looks like they're both going to come through from spawn side. And our one air Blitz here going towards the bridge. And Sketch Eyes, I'm not sure if he's trying. Yeah, he's coming out on the other side here, and he's going to pop up. Famous taking him down, and TY2K finishing it off, taking down Blitz. And that's going to make it 6-5 here. Lifeline still ahead.
Definitely a round Carbon did need there. It wouldn't have been good to end it there. Right now it's very close. Like you said, Gex, 6-5. Lifeline still in the lead. Carbon definitely not out of this at all, as the rounds are very close. They definitely are executing and playing very smart. It's hard to tell what each team is going to do because they're playing so unexpectedly, which is good. You don't want to stay too consistent for a team to catch up. And the thing is, though, Chris has always been an easy pick at B-side so far, as he does play the same area. Sketch is kind of playing a similar area, and that's a common B-side. But B-side has been the Carbon's way to go for picks at this point. Mid definitely being locked down as Blitz and Sketch Eyes have been playing towards that area, trying to rotate out of each other. Multi also playing it too. Going back into the Maltese with 38 HP as he did the run from A. We're seeing an A push from Carbon, just an aggressive, just to see if they can work a pick, but nothing's going to happen as nobody's on the top of A. Andre is going to pick up Multi, though. Nice headshot, and that's going to leave, believe it's going to be Dupe all by himself with that K2, 84 HP. Great pick, and that's going to leave Carbon in a 5v4 situation with the advantage on players. We'll have to see, because Lifeline usually picks up on somebody during these times. When somebody gets picked, usually somebody else is going to get picked also. Famous is going to be at the top of B barn, also waiting for that B push, which is, it looks like what Carbon's going to favor at this point. Harvey going to give a nade. I'm not sure what they're going to do. Failed nade from Famous, but it looks like they're just trying to give a BB push, and it wasn't going to happen. Smart idea to kind of, you know, fix things up. It looked like Lifeline was expecting a B push, but nothing really has happened now. They're going to give a delayed push, though. Now all going to come in. Harvey going to come take out one. Chris is going to get picked up by Famous. He did take out Harvey in that process. It's going to be a 1v4 situation. Dupe all by himself with that big old K2 that he has there from CT spawn, 80 HP. It looks like he's going to give a smoke towards that area. He's going to flash in and push the site. It's going to be hard to take this, but it is definitely doable. It is the Dupe. So we have to see. He's going to get picked by Famous, and he's going to get taken out there. It's going to be all tied up, 6-6 in the first half. Very close game here. Let's see who takes the half.
Yeah, one of the things that was huge in that round for Carbon was Andre landing that sick headshot on the Multi right in the beginning, as he's always a key player for Lifeline, and it's somebody you want to take out early in a round. So that was excellent from him. As it is now 6-6, both of these teams here fighting for the half win. This is a huge round here for these guys, as it looks like Carbon, a few of them sitting in mid here. Harvey with the bomb is going to be there as well. Andre taking some shots over long, and TY2K starting it off, taking down Dupe here in this big round. A 5v4 situation now. Carbon with the advantage. Harvey's going to take down Blitz as well. Things looking good for Carbon as Brando takes down Sketch Eyes. And Chris is going to pick up two with the M4, though. Multi getting one as well. And it is all Multi now. It's the top fragger, and Andre's going to take him down, and that is the first half over to Carbon. An excellent comeback. They're going to take it 7-6, and that is huge.
Multi almost pulling a 20 bomb there. Nice job. And that's going to give Carbon the first half. Very good game, but definitely not out of it for Lifeline. 7-6. Wow. Couldn't get any better than that, guys. Can't tell you. Wow.
Yeah, that was an excellent play from both teams, and an amazingly exciting match so far, and I'm excited to see what the second half brings. You know, Multi needs to go out there, keep rocking with the AK as he always does, and Carbon just needs to keep working together as a team here, keep the strategy rolling, and keep landing the shots, and keep the fight going that they showed there in the first half, and I think they can pull this one out.
We'll have to see. Carbon's setup on B side is going to be interesting. Lifeline, we did see how they played just earlier in G side, and I think they're a lot more effective on Blacklist. So, you know, we'll have to see. This has been such a close game so far, but I know Carbon isn't going down without a fight, as Lifeline isn't going to go down either. So it'll be interesting to see how they're going to both play. Whoever wins this map will still have the West Coast server, which will be Carbon's choice after this to play the second map, which is still undecided. So we'll have to figure that out once we get there, whether it be Sub-Base or Black Widow. But it looks like both teams are ready to go, and we'll get started in just a bit. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Second half here, Port, Lifeline versus Carbon. Definitely an interesting last half. We saw Carbon taking a 7-6, but you know, like I said, Lifeline isn't down whatsoever. As we're going into the game here, Lifeline doesn't seem to be taking an aggressive as I would have expected them, but I guess it's not good to be able to expect a team here. TY2K going to get some hits on Multi here in mid, as he does leave Multi with 40. Nice spray through the smoke to lit up Lifeline's players here. We're not seeing too much here. Definitely Lifeline looking for a pick, but Carbon isn't really given to him. TY2K did give some spray off to mid, but not exposing himself too much, where Lifeline can work off that. Sketch Eyes over at A-Bar, expecting an A-push, definitely not what he's going to get, though. Again, we still have a very pass set up on both teams, so we're not seeing too much happening here. Some spray in mid, but other than that, nothing. TY2K and Famous setting up a Crossfire, seeing where Lifeline is going to go. We do have 3 players in that A connector area. Bomb is far away, though, in spawn, as it looks like they're going to favor an A push, as Chris is going to get that bomb and work his way towards A site from their bridge. TY2K is going to peek, trying to get some information there, and he did see Chris cross, and it looks like Lifeline is going to execute the nades and flashes and possibly go to A site, but right now they're being very patient. Famous is going to take out Dupe with that Crossfire set up, as TY2K wasn't there at the time, but he definitely wasn't expecting Famous, as he didn't peek out. At this point, looks like Lifeline is trying to recover as they're in a 5v4 situation. There's a minute on the clock. Not too much happening. 40 HP left on Multi as he is here in mid. Still nothing happening from Lifeline. All team members scattered around Carbon in their normal positions. It looks like they rotated towards spawn a little bit more. 3 people in the spawn area trying to play together. It looks like Lifeline is going to favor B side, as Chris is at B long with the bomb. Multi getting, not Multi, but Sketch Eyes going to work Famous. And mid here on their bridge, TY2K gonna spot him also. Look, Andre and TY2K lit up for Carbon, 26 HP on TY2K, Andre with 25, and the A push is gonna sit out and doesn't see a Lifeline executing. Answer Harvey with the 2K, definitely holding it well for them. Sketches with 2 HP, less than almost 10 seconds left. He's gonna have to do something here. Andre needs to turn around. If not, he's going to... Oh, and he did spot him. He's going to take him out with less than 10 seconds. That's going to be the first round there for Carbon.
Good holds there from Carbon, you know, staying strong, even though they weren't exactly sure what they were trying to do there. Excellent work from them to pick up the first round. So that's, you know, obviously first round over to Carbon. Right now it looks like Lifeline just kind of chilling back in the spawn area almost. Everybody just kind of waiting around. Sketch Eyes down over by A long, and everybody else pretty much kind of packed over here in mid, it looks like, or outside of mid actually. And the bomb's down. Lifeline playing very passively here in these first 2 rounds, not trying to rush anything, seeing what picks they can get and whatnot. But Carbon really isn't, you know, peeking out too much, except for TY2K up here at the top of mid, as the nades are going to try to go down onto him, and they're going to land some big ones there. Sketch Eyes takes down Andre as well, and Blitz is going to pick up the finishing HP there on TY2K, so it's going to be a 5-on-3 now. Famous getting 1, and Sketch Eyes is going to pick up 2 as well. A big round with the 3K now, and Sketch Eyes is going to get another one with that tar, and a big round for him, and as I believe that was a 4K, and shutting him down in tunnels too, giving Lifeline a 1-to-1 tie here.
Wow. Right, TY2K definitely, I believe, cost that round there for Carbon. You know, being too aggressive there in that mid, giving your location up. Lifeline picked up on it, gave nice nades. Also picking up another frag, I believe, at A site. Didn't do any good. But Multi going into this round is going to pick up Andre, who was on A connector. Right now, it looks like Lifeline's going to push A site. Famous going to be up top there by himself, not exposing himself whatsoever. Smart idea, as Sketch Eye is going to pick up Brando. It's a 5v3 situation now for Carbon. Looks like they're still not noticing that they're there. Famous is going to take out Blitz, bomb is down. Sketch Eye is going to take out Famous, but Harvey also takes out Multi. Nice recovery from Carbon, but Lifeline's going to show out as Chris and Dupe come out of nowhere. It's going to be 2-1 for Lifeline.
Some mistakes here I'm seeing from Carbon. The past 2 rounds, they've had one player that's been getting overly aggressive. The previous round, or the one before the last round, TY2K getting too aggressive in mid. And then you have Andre there, who tried pushing up A long right at the beginning, and he ended up getting fragged actually because he got stuck in connector, and Lifeline just trapped him in there. So I think they need to start watching that, not getting overly aggressive here at the beginning of rounds, you know, just because they won the first half. They need to, you know, keep the consistent play going and not do anything stupid. Because, you know, Lifeline is a team you can't count out. You know, they lose the first half, they don't care. You know, they're going to come back out with fire here. So back into this round here, Lifeline trying to work into mid here. It looks like it's all fired by TY2K popping out, taking out Sketch Eyes with the M4. So a 5v4 advantage here right away for Carbon, as it looks like Lifeline is going to head their way back out the other side of mid here. back to where they came from and try to regroup here, as Chris has been sitting out by B tunnels here, and they're actually, looks like they might be trying to wrap around over here to A long from spawn, as Multi with the bomb here sitting in the A long barn here, working their way out to A, as it looks like all of them are going to be pushing there. Andre on top of the site, nades and flashes going over into the site now, as A long is completely blind. Brando getting one.
Wow.
Brando getting a second one with the AK there, so it's a 1 versus 5. Multi is going to take down Andre, but Famous will finish him off, so 2-2 here in the second half.
Carbon definitely just rejecting Lifeline on that long A. Nice try by Lifeline. Gave some effective nades. Andre definitely played smart, not over-peaking himself, because he was at the top and exposed himself when he pushed. But he waited for his team, and Brandon did some work there. Right now, Lifeline going with the full B push here. He's going to push in. He's going to take out nobody. Wow, just people going down left and right. Multi and Chris with Chris with 6 HP, Multi with 13 HP, left up to Famous. Dupe with 100. Famous is 100 himself now. He is in barn. Now, I don't know where they're at, it looks like, but he's going to take out Dupe. Wow. Interesting spray from Famous. He's going to take out one. They're going to take out there, but Chris is going to take him out. It's going to be 3-2 for Lifeline.
Good job from Lifeline there, getting in the site and holding it down. Almost Famous getting an excellent shot onto somebody there through the smoke with that spray, but you know, almost for Carbon, but Lifeline doing a good job of holding the site down, as they're up 3-2 now, keeping things very, very even in this match, as they've just been back and forth all night so far. And looks like we have Lifeline here getting ready to push up A long here as Brando takes down Chris. Andre on top of site once again, can't get a frag, and he's not going to take any shots, but nades flying across here all over the place, as Dupe sitting at the bottom of the site, still with the bomb here. He's going to see TY2K there. He's going to see Famous as well and pick him up. Excellent work from Dupe there. So a 3 versus 3 now. Dupe getting another one onto Harvey, and we're going to stay with him here. Absolutely going off now, and he's going to be another one on top of site. Andre's going to take him down, so it's going to be all Andre here in a 1-on-2, working on the 1v3 clutch. The bomb is down on top of site though, so he does have that advantage. As Multi and Sketch Eyes here working over from mid, and they're going to chuck nades on top of site there. One's going to land right on it, and Sketch Eyes taking Andre down with the headshot from the tar, and that's going to be 4-2 now for Lifeline.
Andre, not sure what he was doing there. He seemed a little, like he was like, what's going on? I'm panicking. I'm just shuffle. I'm going to strafe back and forth from on top of A. I mean, I'm not sure what he was doing, but that was definitely a great job by Lifeline to push onto A there. Famous, I just want to point out, Famous was, I'm not sure what he was doing. He kind of was just crouching there and was just not even shooting by those stairs. I think that definitely cost him, because, you know, when you don't shoot, you're not going to do anything. You know, Lifeline definitely have the lead here, 4-2. Carbon wants to pick up a round, try to keep this close again, and keep the momentum the way it is. You know, they are down, but they're definitely not out of it. Taking the first half 7-6, it's always been close so far, so we'll see how they do. Right now, Lifeline playing very aggressive on this mid, trying to work TY2K, who has been a very aggressive in mid here. He is going to peek. Not smart idea. Oh, man. Not the best idea to be doing, to be peeking there. Right now, Famous is going to take out Multi, though, as he comes from behind, coming out of nowhere. Looking to get more frags there. Not the smartest thing to get out back there. It's going to be 4v4 as Sketch Ice evens up the playing field. Right now, again, it still looks like they're going to be favoring an A side. Chris is going to give a flash over from Connector, and it looks like they're going to execute A. Andre will be there. Brando going to come from spawn to help his teammate out. 4v4 situation. Dupe is going to take out TY2K as he comes from bridge. Lifeline going to be pitching. Chris is going to get taken out while he does the away from top. Brando going to get the 2K on Sketches and Blitz, and Harvey's going to shut down Dupe on that bridge also. Wow, nice job by Carbon to come back from that. That was definitely a round they needed. 4-3, still Lifeline in the lead.
Excellent teamwork there from Carbon, working together, getting the frags, sharing the wealth, and good round from them. Unfortunate for Chris of Lifeline, as he was popping up on the site there. He was just kind of switching over to the bomb, and Andre popped out. You know, that hurt him in that situation there, but it's just unlucky. You can't really do much about it. I guess he should have checked the site first, but regardless, Lifeline's still with the lead. Carbon picking up the last round now. They're 4-3 it is. In the second half here. In case you're just joining us, Carbon did win the first half 7-6. Things very back and forth throughout the night here, so it's been making for one heck of a match, as Lifeline looking like they're gonna work over here towards A. 4 of them over here now, and they're going to boost one up. Looks like he's going to go ahead and try to get the surprise here on whoever's on top of site, and that's Andre. Shots are going down on him now, not taking any, though. But now he does have an idea of what's going on from the Lifeline side, and it looks like they're going to head back now since they've been spotted. Bomb still actually getting picked up now by Dupe. And he's going to hand it over to Chris, working over towards B, it looks like. I think they're going to send a few through mid here, or a couple through mid, and then looks like they have 3 coming through tunnels. Nade. Dupe is going to take some heat there from that nade, as it's still a 5v5 situation here. About 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the round. It looks like Lifeline's getting ready to come into the B site here. He's going to pop back Chris. Predicting Harvey spot. Excellent. Brando and Famous both getting frags now, as it is a 3v4 advantage over to Carbon. The bomb is down, I believe, inside of sight. Multi taking down Andre, 3-on-3, as looks like Lifeline's players here are going to back out and regroup. Try to regroup here. One of them sitting over on A, but the bomb is down over in B. They need to work on getting that. But only 30 seconds left in the round here, so they need to start getting a game plan here and starting to move quicker, as the nades are going down in the B site now. And Brando starting it off. Brando getting 2 blitz, finishing him off though, but Famous is going to end it and tie it up here, 4-4 in the second half.
Wow, this is definitely close. Great job. It felt like they switched teams for just a second there, as Carbon had to defend the bomb as it was down on B. Lifeline having to kind of recover from that, and they didn't do too well as they did get shut down by Carbon. Nice try there. It's really hard once the bomb gets down on the site to take over, in my opinion. Teams will struggle, especially if all the members on the team are there. This is definitely the best opportunity to catch a rotate. Other than that, if all the players are there, it's definitely hard to take that. Right now, it looks like Lifeline is going to favor towards A side, as they're giving that boost up onto A again, and they're going to go ahead and make that peek. Not sure if they're going to execute there, but Chris is going to get taken out and be connected. Yep, they are going to take that push onto B. Andre is going to spot them. Going to peek out again, trying to get one. Going to get naded like a crazy mo. TY2K going to come from spawn, doing some work so far. Going to get one headshot there. Duke's going to take him out. Andre going to take him out multi as Sketch Eyes picks him up. 3v1 situation, not sure. Or who's alive?
Sketch Eyes, 1 HP.
Dupe with 10. Famous going to come out of nowhere, going to take out 1. Sketch Eyes split up, and he's going to take him out. It's 2K by Famous to come out of nowhere, just sliding by, 5-4.
And Carbon looks like they're starting to gel a little bit better here. They're working well, keeping things very, very tight here, and it's going to be 5-4. Carbon now with the lead, and we have Lifeline just kind of all sitting back here, right outside in the mid area here. It looks like all of them right on this bridge here. They see TY2K trying to get some shots into him, can't get anything though. Nades flying everywhere over in mid here. Blitz is going to pick up one with his nade, taking down Famous, so it's 5v4 here. Everybody else from Carbon with just about full HP, as a few Lifeline players hop into connector here, and they're going to pop out on A here as Chris is starting it off, working his way in. Andre's on top of site, and he's about to get some talking to here from Chris, and he's going to take down Andre with a headshot. TY2K sitting on the backside here. Chris picking up the frag onto him as well from his M4, and a 5-on-1 here. Harvey's going to have to try and clutch here. He's going to pop up on the side, take that Chris, trying to work on Sketch Eyes. Gets him just barely, but Blitz will finish him off and tie it up here 5-5 in the second half.
Wow, this is just like last half in my opinion. This is the same thing, just back and forth going on here. Right now, again, Lifeline just waiting for that perfect opportunity, and they're not playing the same. You know what I mean? They don't keep things consistent, and that's a good thing. You know, it's hard for Carbon to pick up on what Lifeline's trying to do. At this point, you know, they really can't. At this point, Lifeline does seem to be favoring towards that mid for a pick, as they did pick it up last round. As soon as they got that pick, they executed towards the site, which in my opinion is the best time to do anything, due to the fact being, you know, once you get that pick on a GR-sided team, you know, now they're going to go ahead and, okay, we need to switch what we're doing. We need to fix it because now we're open in this spot. So, you know, that's what usually catches them. So it's very nice to try to get those picks there. You can see the nades just flying in mid. TY2K definitely avoiding them as he's learned his lesson the last couple times. Right now, Famous and Andre are going to push up towards long A here, trying to take out Sketch Eyes. He did encounter him. Sketch Eyes with 48 HP. I'm going to play passive here. I'm expecting a push out from them, but they did fall back smart idea. Still a 5 versus 5 situation with less than a minute 30 left on the clock. Still nothing happening. Carbon's still being pushed. Brando is going to pick up on Famous. He's going to pick up Chris to take out Harvey in the process. It's a 4v3 situation. Brando with a nice nade onto Dupe. Malty did pick up a nice headshot on T2K. Brando's going to take out Malty. So it's all left to Sketch Eyes. 48 HP. Mom is going to be down. 3v1 situation for Sketch Eyes. Not the best situation to be in. Right now, Andre with 86 HP, Famous with 37, and Brando with 36. Famous is going to kind of wander out, kind of the multi of this team, in my opinion. Always, playing out of nowhere, coming out of nowhere, getting the nice shots. At this point, we're not seeing too much. With less than a minute on the clock, Sketches is going to have to make a decision on where he wants to go. Smart idea to play together on site. Famous, I wouldn't recommend being out there too much. That's right now Sketches is going to have the opportunity to take out Famous in a 1v1 situation. Definitely an interesting choice of weapon too with this Tar. But it looks like Sketches is just trying to work here with less than 30 seconds left in the clock. He's going to have to execute now. As he's pushing from B barn, he's going to encounter right here Brando with the AK. And Andre actually takes him out as he peeks, and that's going to be a round for Carbon 6-5 as they now take the lead.
Yeah, it was just about hopeless there for Sketch Eyes, and not much he could do about that. Bomb down, 3 guys guarding it. Really not too much he can do in that situation, though. Going back to his odd choice in weapons at Tar, I'll tell you what, it's weird, and I don't hardly ever see people play with it, but he rocks it. Top fragging for Lifeline right now in the second half. He's just been a beast with it. But regardless here, back into this round, we have everybody once again playing very slow from Lifeline here. Not trying to rush anything. Everybody's just kind of spreading out now. I have a few over towards A, and the regulars just sitting in mid. Looks like everybody's starting to head over towards A here, as the smokes are starting to go out towards long here. At least Dupe will be putting that one out in a second. Shots going down here. Andre starting it off, taking down Sketch Eyes with that M4 from on top of site. Blitz picking up a frag as well. So 4v4 here, pushing on into the site. Nades flying across there. Dupe with a nice shot onto Famous. With that K2 there, he's going to get one onto Harvey as well. Another headshot. So a 1v3 here as Brando takes down Blitz. But Malty's going to pop over there and take down Brando. And wow, 6-6. The deciding round once again.
We'll have to see. It's going to be deciding whether Lifeline ties or Carbon wins. So this will be definitely interesting to see. And if we do tie, we're going to go into tiebreaker for Port, which will need more time. So that'll be fun. We'll have to see how this goes. Here we go. Right now, Lifeline definitely favoring push towards A, looking to get a pick, or not a push, but definitely playing passive, working a pick there. Andre exposed himself just a little bit, but it has 86 HP left. Sketches with the bomb is going to be towards A side, making his way back towards mid. Lifeline definitely undecided where they want to go at this point, but definitely getting some information as they're peeking a little. Right now, it looks like Lifeline is going to push up towards the mid, like they usually do, to get themselves in that connected area. Good nades from Carbon as Malty is going to get lit up though with 76 HP. Right now, not sure where. It looks like Lifeline is going to execute an A. It seems to be prepared as Andre, and Carbon seems to be prepared as Andre, and it looks like Brando is with him. But at this point, we're not seeing anyone just flashing over. Interesting decision to see Andre fall out of A site, but it's definitely the smarter one because Lifeline isn't going to be taking A. And at this point, we don't see that. They're definitely playing very passive. They definitely seem undecided as they're just like, where do we want to go? But it definitely seems like they're going to go make their way towards A barn now. Right now, it's a 4-1 split for Lifeline. I'm guessing, no, it's going to be Sketch Eye is going to be, or no, I'm sorry. Chris on B, and Famous is going to take him out from B connector. Get the easy shot on him. And right now, we're going to see a push from A, now from Lifeline. T2K is going to take out Duke from Bridge. Going to get Sketch Eye. Himself, Brando going to take out Malty. Sketch Eye is left alone again. This is going to be the round. Tournament. Famous is going to take him out. And that's going to be it. Carbon will take the first map by just 2 rounds off of Lifeline. Could have been a tie, but it's total score 14-12. Wow.
That was one of the best maps of Crossfire I think I've seen in quite a while. Just back and forth the whole time. Both teams playing at just top-notch play. Excellent, excellent work from both sides. Carbon just edging him out there on that map, but we are going to head into the second one here and see if Lifeline can deliver on that one.
We'll be right back in just a second as we're going to be facing off in the second map, West Coast server.